Good morning, everyone. I am getting myself set up here for a raid train that's going to happen at around 9 a.m. This morning. So I'm just trying to get up, make sure everything is running like it should be, and that I'll be ready to go. Thank you so much for being here. I am still at a somewhat severe disadvantage with one good working monitor and one that's not working good, but we're gonna make the best of it, you know? That's that's what we gonna do. We're gonna make the best of this situation. All right, so I am able to see, I just want to make sure I can see the chat and respond if I need to here um on Twitch. And I also, we always dual stream on YouTube. So I have a different mechanism of being able to see the chat on YouTube. So that's great. All right. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So very quickly, let me do a sound check. And then I think I will run through my early morning affirmations for Sunday coffee and chill. Yep. Okay, great. So I can see this message. Good. And I can see the message here, so I can read off the messages and respond to folks. So that's amazing. That's amazing. But game could use a little boost. Okay. All right, Alicia. Thank you for being helpful. The game could use a little boost because I don't have it on the game yet. So that's all right. Okay, so let me go, and I think everything is working good. Alicia kind of confirmed a little bit on the sound check there, so that's nice. And I am going to step away for just 2 seconds. I need to go grab my coffee. I have my water here, which is great. I have my water here, my mouse, my controller. Yeah, I think we're in good shape, y'all. I think we are in super, super good shape. We should be ready to go in just a few minutes. All right, so let me go do that and take care of everything, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. I have my coffee. This is Sunday coffee and chill, regardless. This is what it's always been for a Sunday coffee and chill. So I got my coffee. Oh, daggit. I left my little morning snack. But I have my coffee, I have my water. I'm gonna run some ads right now with a hope that we won't have to worry about ads later on. So I'm gonna run the ads here for y'all real quickly. Um, yeah, so we're taking an ad break early, and get yourselves all straightened out. I always encourage you during the ads to take a break, to stretch, to grab a drink, get a snack, or go to the throne room. That's what we call the bathroom around here. So we'll be right back after in about 2 minutes after the ad break, and then I'm going to go ahead and get started for the morning. so that when our raiders get ready to come in, we are going to be in good shape, ready to go, ready to play our game. All right, see you in just about 2 minutes. All right, so our ad break is going to end in about 28 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. As many of you know, I always like to kick off our Sunday morning coffee and chill with two affirmations. One that's around self love. So we're going to read a self love affirmation and then read the reflection that goes along with it. And then just a weekly motivational um, card that we have. So this is something that we started, I want to say maybe a couple of weeks ago, and we want to continue with this tradition. I remember when I used to play Animal Crossing, I'd start the morning talking about the birthdays of all the animals in Animal Crossing. But since we've kind of changed our focus a little bit, and I wanted to expand out, the things that we talk about and that sort of thing like that, I've started to focus on self love, self-love affirmations and reflections, and and just in general talking about ways in which we can keep a very positive mental attitude. Excuse me. So that's how we're going to go ahead and start off our morning this morning. So welcome in, everyone. For those who might be new to the channel, my name is Enchante. I am a variety content creator here on Twitch. I actually have two channels. This channel, Enchante Knows, is a channel that I've had here on Twitch for a little over 3 years. I've been affiliated for 3 years with this channel, and this is really where you'll come to find me cutting up a little bit of shenanigans. I'll get serious on Sunday mornings for about a good half an hour, perhaps, talking about some affirmations. But for the most part, this is where we come to cut up, show out, hang out with your favorite auntie. You know the one. The one that just sometimes you'd be like, I know she didn't say that. Uh-huh. Yep, that's what I said. so so that's where we are here. There's another channel that I have. It's called EK Rose Writes, and on EK Rose Writes, that is really about productivity. It's about getting stuff done. I used to do what they call co-working streams or study streams here on this channel. But what I found is, most of us, we come here, we want to be cut loose, right? So that's what this channel is for. This channel is for cutting loose, having fun, playing games, just enjoying ourselves. And EK Rose Writes, which I recently launched in June of this year. It is also an affiliated channel here on Twitch. We made affiliate very, very quickly. So that's wonderful, but the focus there is really for writers. I'm working on a novel that I'm hoping to be able, not hoping, that I will. See, there's a difference between hope and confidence, right? I am working on a novel that I will be publishing, self-publishing later this year. I've gotten further along with getting things kind of tightened up, getting all the little loose ends tightened up with the storyline. So I'm looking forward to that. And so that's what that channel is really dedicated towards. Getting the things done, the administrative tasks that we need to get done throughout the week, as well as supporting my writing habit. So that's what I'm going to call it, the writing habit, right? So that's what that channel is all about. But anyway, that's probably enough about me. Yes, how are you? How are you? I am ready to receive the train at the top of the hour. Most definitely. I kind of got started a little bit early, but I'll hold off on a couple of things. But thank you so much for coming in and asking that question. Yeah, but we are definitely ready. I was over in Fevers stream. I don't quite know how to say the name, so I feel bad. But I was over in their stream a little bit earlier, watching them, and so yes, very very happy to welcome their community into our community. So thank you. All right, so I was, as I said, I was going to start off with our affirmations a little bit, but I probably should wait since there's only about 7 more minutes left before they will be rating in. So I'll just give everybody the spiel again about who I am and the channels that I host here on both YouTube as well as Twitch. We typically simulcast on both channels. Hey, Peachy, how are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. We usually simulcast on both channels. So this morning we are simulcasting on YouTube as well as Twitch. But our focus primarily for the conversation will be here on Twitch. I have figured out how to have it so I can see the chat and what's going on in YouTube. So that's amazing too. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So we're just getting ready to get ourselves set up and get ready to go. We will be having a raid train coming in a few. I know, PG. I'm so glad that you are here. I am so glad that you are here. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. So we are, as I said, we're getting ourselves ready. We're going to be ready to go in just a few minutes. Let me get some. Yes, folks, I have to make notes so I make sure I don't forget to say things. You know how they be like, you be at church and people start testifying and then they start going off into tangents. That's because they need to have a little notepad in front of a little note in front of them so they can stay on track. But we are looking forward in about 5 minutes. We're going to have Halcyon's Cozy Raid Train coming in. This train has been going on for the majority of the week. I've had a great opportunity to meet quite a few new cozy streamers. I think the other day when y'all saw me playing the game Go-Go Town, I had bought the game. And it was sitting in my Steam, library among all of the other games that I don't play, because y'all know how I am. I'm going to be an expert at Go-Go Town. Those who've been around, y'all know how it goes, right? I'm going to be an expert at Go-Go Town. And then one day I'm going to be like, I'm sick of this game. Y'all can come back, oh Lord, she get a new game. But you know what? That's what I get to do. When you reach, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm an auntie, and when you reach a certain age, you just do things that bring you joy. If I'm playing a game, it ain't bringing me no more joy. I'm like, hey, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. You know the ones who act up when company comes. I know that's right. Good morning, Crispy. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And I really appreciate all the love and support that you show to the various channels. He was even on my TikTok the other night. He was on TikTok I was up there. Y'all gotta check me out on TikTok, because on TikTok I'm a whole avatar. It's a whole different vibe over there, ain't it, Crispy? I'm a whole entire avatar over there. And one of my mentor from the Twitch Women's Guild, she was like, "Girl, I went over there and I see you as this avatar," and she was like, "You weren't blinking right," and I was like, I can't." That's something. She's like, "I'm gonna have to catch that later." I can't. Crispy said it was interesting. Y'all, I love polite people. Crispy said it was interesting. Oh my god. Crispy said, "I'm gonna help." Crispy's like, "You need any help on TikTok?" I think from your comment, I think from your comment, I think from your comment, you were like, I'm gonna have to." You think you prefer the real me. You didn't like the Avatar girl with the blue eyes that blink every now and again like this. All right, all right, Crispy. Note taken. No. All right, Crispy. Note taken. I will take off. Y'all know that's the TikTok. TikTok had a fake avatars on there. All right, Chris. All right, Crispy. Next week, this week when you come, it'll be the real me. Oh my god. I was just like, I'm gonna do something different on TikTok. I'm gonna try some foolishness. Apparently that foolishness ain't working. Everybody like, what the hell? But I love my mentor. She was like, I just can't. I just can't. Y'all, it is so fun. It is so fun. It is so fun to have a mentor who will just she just was like, I looked at, I was like, I can't right now. I'm trying to go to sleep. I can't. she, she said I had to go find something else to watch. I was like, oh my god, that's funny. That is hilarious. But I just thought it was funny because it feels like the Zoom thing where you go into a work meeting and you can make your avatar and you put the avatar up there, and your coworkers are like, what the hell is going on today? I was like, TikTok, you could be a whole other person on TikTok. That Jake is funny. Mm-mm-mm. All right, but note taken. I've had two voices of reason. I've had two voices of reason have have tried to reel me in with the avatar on TikTok. Oh my god, that's funny. That is hilariously funny. All right. So y'all, so Crispy, I have a couple of commands today that I have put in specifically for the raid train. When we get ready to raid out, I have a command, HAL raid, exclamation point, HAL raid. Um, and that is to raid out. When we are going to be raided in by Fever. I think that's how they pronounce it. Yes, Fever, welcome in. Right on cue. Right on cue. Welcome in. Welcome in. So Halcyon's Cozy Raid Train is rolling in. Welcome everyone. Welcome in. It's so good to see you this morning. My name is Enchante, and I am a variety content creator here on Twitch. I actually have two affiliated channels here on Twitch. This one is Enchante Knows. This channel is associated with the Women's Guild and the Black Guild. And I have been on this channel for about 3 years here on Twitch, streaming as an affiliate. This is really a channel where we come to play games, have a lot of fun, and just cut up. Okay, so this is where you're gonna find that fun loving cutting up person. um I have been working on writing a novel for, oh my goodness, about 3 years now. I went back and I started looking at notes where I started it in 2020. You know, everybody wanted to be a writer starting in 2020, right? Because we ain't have nothing else to do, right? And and so I started out writing a novel. So now I've been working on this novel for about 4 years, but I got very serious about it in 2021. In 2022, I finished the first draft. And so now I'm working towards and looking forward to actually publishing the novel this fall. So the novel is romantic suspense. And because I'm a little older, I have older characters in my romantic suspense novel. And y'all are going to find out that even when we get old, we're messy. We're just as messy as some of the young folks, if not messier. So that's what's going to be a lot of fun about that novel, exploring those characters. So any age group can identify. It just is going to be a bit funny when you think about how old these folks are and some of the drama that they're going through. Um, and so, but anyway, I started a new channel in June of this year to support that, to help to support that writing habit. We don't have a space, we have space here for writers on Twitch. And believe it or not, there are quite a few writers on Twitch, but we don't have a category. You know, we don't have a specific category for writers, right? And that creative writing thing, just like when it comes to co-working, because a lot of the work that I do there could be considered co-working, and we don't have a specific category for co-working. So we're always under just chatting and we're lost in the noise. But my goal with EK Rose Writes, that's what that channel is here on Twitch. EK Rose Writes, we started in June. We're already affiliated, and my goal with EK Rose Writes is to help to elevate that just chatting category, but focusing more on co-working, really getting stuff done. It's not games and fun and games and play over there. It really is productivity. So we stream on that channel on Wednesday nights and Saturday mornings. And what you'll find on Wednesday night and Saturday mornings is that we're very focused on the work that we're doing. I'm called the principal in that space because I have my glasses on and I'm looking serious, and they're like, "You about to get somebody in trouble," but that's what that's all right about. But anyway, focusing back on where we are today, yeah, there it is so silly. I agree that there is not a writing category, and it really is silly that there's not a co-working category. I just don't understand it. And if we had those categories, you know, we found ways in spaces to be able to connect together. But if we had the category, we would find and discover that there are so many people who are out there really co-working and writing. So it's kind of crazy, but that's Twitch. You know, that's what Twitch does. So that's just a little bit about me. I'm a writer, a novelist, you know, author, variety gamer. I love all kinds of games. I was talking earlier and I said I'll start a game and I play it until I get tired of it, and then I move on to the next, right? So that's why we're a variety streamer when it comes to games. But I really love cozy games. I started off with Animal Crossing. Of course, that was the first game I debuted on this channel. And so thank you. And before I get too far into it, thank you so much for coming over with the raid. If you all will, please follow Fevers. I don't know if it's Fevers or Fevers. I should have asked you that earlier, but it was kind of hard to ask that in a chat. But please follow Fevers. I'm going to say Fevers. Fevers was doing a great, has a Minecraft server. I was over watching it. My son loves Minecraft. He has loved Minecraft forever. And so he was over, he was there. I watched I'm so sorry. I watched the Minecraft play that you were doing. I really like what you're doing with that community server there. So I really did, when I was like, I'm enjoying the stream, I really was enjoying the stream. we tried to play a little bit of Minecraft here, and he was even in here with me helping to play the Minecraft. But y'all know I was in there getting blown up in the mines every 5 seconds, right? So that was the funny part about it all. But I want to say thank you so much for sharing your community with me. I really appreciate that. I thought it was a lovely gesture from Halcyon to do a cozy raid train to really feature cozy streamers and some of the games that we play in our communities. And I really, 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 really appreciate you for that. And thank you all so much for the follows. I really appreciate that. And damsel in stress, thank you so much. We try to strive to have a very welcome vibe for everybody here. Everybody is welcome. We try to make sure that while we might be cutting up and doing shenanigans, we also try to make sure that we keep this as a safe space for people to come in and enjoy and be able to freely express themselves in a respectful manner. I mean, that's really all that I ever ask of anyone, is just, be respectful, right? So I appreciate that. So thank you so much for all of the follows. I appreciate it tremendously. Thank you for the follows. And thank you for the gifted sub that you gave, Peachy, to Fevers. Y'all tell me if I'm saying it right. I appreciate that so much. And so I am going to go ahead and get started. And like I said, thank you, Halcyon, for this opportunity with the Cozy Raid Train. Thank you so much for coming in. Those who come in, thank you so much for being here. And I'm just going to start off with how we typically start off our Sunday mornings. We usually refer to this as Sunday coffee and chill. So those who've been around for a while kind of understand that. So we have a nice cup of coffee or your favorite beverage, whatever it might be. So we typically share that. And I recently started kicking off our Sunday mornings with 2 affirmation readings for the week. So I'd like to share that with you all. And so our affirmations are really based around 2 card sets that we've purchased, and you can purchase these on Amazon, right? So this one gives us motivation. It's called The Universe Has Your Back. It's a 52 card deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. It has some really nice artwork to it. So this is just our weekly mindfulness thought that I'll share. That'll be the second thing that I share with you. But we start always because we are all, many of us have these things around self-love. So I have another card deck with self-love, affirmations, and reflections. And it really is just a small ritual for self-worth, self-compassion, and self-care, right? So these are just 2 sets. Both of them I purchased off of Amazon. So I like to share, once a week, and even on the Discord server that I have, I also post these so people can go back and look at the affirmations and the reflections. And I say to folks, when it comes to those affirmation and reflections, you can either you can either have you can share in the Discord server if you would like, but I oftentimes say when we start doing things with self-love, affirmations, and reflections, there might be some hard truths that we discover. And I suggest to people, always keep yourself a personal private journal. Some things you might just want to keep between yourself and the universe. Other things, if you want to share it with people, that's perfectly fine. But I always encourage you to only share what you feel most comfortable in sharing. And if you don't share anything at all, that's perfectly fine. If you want to keep it all private, then do that. Just have yourself a nice little journal to share your reflections and your thoughts. All right. So our first reflection, as I said, is about self-love, affirmation, and the reflection. So I like this one for this week. I take time to pause, right? I take time to pause. And so the reflection around this is that intentionally pausing creates space that helps us reconnect with ourselves. By pausing, you reflect, recharge, and recenter. This can be as simple as breathing deeply or noticing your feet on the ground. Moments like these help you reset to better manage stress. What is one way you can insert a pause into your daily routine? A quick pause. bring two fingertips together, right? So we're going to bring two fingertips together and rub gently for 10 seconds. Focus on how the skin on each fingertip feels. Now bring your palms together and do the same. Pay attention to the sensations in your hands, right? So we do the fingers for 10 seconds, just focusing on how the skin on each finger feels. And then we take our hands, our palms, and we rub them together for 10 seconds and focus on how that feels. Okay? And just taking that short moment to pause really has helped me. I feel my breathing getting easier, feel myself calming down. And hopefully, you kind of felt the same there because that was that moment that we could pause. You know, we were all excited. Everybody came in with the raid. We appreciate that. But this just gave us a moment to just kind of recenter ourselves and recharge. And so that is our self-love reflection for this week. I take time to pause. On the other side, we talk about the universe has your back, and the card that we picked for this week is this one. It's going to be kind of hard to see it because all the yellows are blending in together. But this one says, "When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe." Okay? So that is our affirmation for this week. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. And I have to tell you, when you do things that bring you joy, um, positive things that bring you joy, because there are some things that bring people joy that may not be positive. But when you do positive things that bring you joy, and you're around others, they see that joy that's being exuded, right? And it's an attraction. You start to attract people who are joyful and enjoying some of the same things that you are joyfully enjoying, right? And so I think that that's a very positive affirmation for us to take into the week. And I really appreciate you for taking the time and letting me spend maybe the last 3 or 4 minutes of your time just sharing those positive affirmations for self love and motivation for the week. So after we do the affirmations, I typically talk about positive things that happened for me last week as a part of reflection and also share with you what I'm looking forward to in the next week. So, this past week, very positive things for me that happened, in my own personal life. I had a switch and a change in my reporting structure at my job. And I was extremely nervous. I had gotten an invite last Friday to meet with my new big boss. And I was like, ooh, I'm so nervous because coming from the past and having worked for 30 some odd years in the industry that I work in, which is information technology, we do see a lot of changes, a lot happening. And oftentimes it's not a positive thing when you're moved from one division head to another division head or one, a one group to another group. It can sometimes be a little less positive than what you are expecting. But I kept walking in positivity because I have known this person since I've started working at this particular job. I've known this person since day one of working. I just reported to his peer and now I report to him. And so it was so comforting when I met with him on Friday, that what I had thought, the positivity that I kept bringing to this and saying this is a positive thing, it's a positive thing. And I even said to my staff, I was like, I don't want to sound naive, guys, but I really want to walk into this in a positive space and keep that positivity. And what I found in the conversation with him is I was fairly on point. He wasn't trying to change anything that we were doing for now. For now, I mean, we all understand that things change eventually, but for now, there's no change. He's very happy to have me as a part of his organization, and it felt really good to know that to have that reaffirmation and that positivity that was being reflected and shared between us both. And so I felt like that was really a positive thing for me this week because my work history, there have been times that these sorts of things happen, and you might have been a superstar or a star player in the game, and then all of a sudden somebody decides that you're no longer that. And that can be extremely hurtful and traumatic, um, especially when, I was married for 17 years and I've been divorced for as many years, if not more. And so during those points in time when I was raising my family, and they were much smaller than they are now. All of my kids are grown-ups now, but they were much smaller than they are. You don't need to feel that rug being pulled from under you because you're like, oh my God, I have a family to take care of, right? But it felt, so there was a lot of trepidation in my heart about this because I know this can go one way or the other or somewhere in the middle. But we're going to keep that positivity in our minds that this is going to continue to be a positive thing, and it's something that I am looking forward for. And that was a positive thing that happened for me last week. Um, and what I'm looking forward to in this next week is really just from a positive standpoint. I've talked about my writing. Um, I'm at a really good spot, and what I'm looking for positively this next week is, I've gotten back into the real zone with my characters. Like they're in my head having conversations when, I'm supposed to be watching TV, but I'm having conversations with my characters in my head, and I'm jumping up and running and grabbing, whatever I need to grab and putting it down and getting it on paper. But I'm hoping that this week, what I'm looking forward to is really being able to tie all those loose ends together, and get to the point where in August I can start a concerted campaign introducing everybody to the characters, starting to talk about the publishing process as a self-publisher, those types of things. That's what I'm looking forward to in the next week, wrapping up things and getting prepared and ready for August. Um, Channel announcements. I typically do a little bit of channel announcements, and I kind of do this up front as part of the just chatting. Upcoming raid trains. There's a couple of raid trains that are going to be coming up in August and September, but those are really going to be related around going to TwitchCon and supporting organizations who are going to TwitchCon in San Diego. I will be at TwitchCon San Diego this year. I was blessed enough to be able to figure out how to support that. Um, and also upcoming special events for the EK Rose Rights channel to celebrate becoming affiliate. The weekend of August 3rd and 4th, we will be hosting special things on the channel. If you are a maker and crafter and you love Legos, I will be doing the Lego Tranquil Garden on the channel on August 3rd. We still will have the co-working up. You can still do your co-working, you can still do your tasks, but I will be taking just a short mental break. Always good to take that pause. Remember we talked about the pause. I'll be taking that short mental break and doing a Lego set instead, right? Yeah. Yeah, thank you, PT. Yeah, it's really cool that I'll be able to do that. Um And so that's really the special events that are upcoming. Usually, if it's a new month, I share my goals and express gratitude. I will tell you guys what that means for me. I follow the new moon cycle. And so at some point, I will share that with people what my new moon ritual is. So with the new moon, that's when I set my goals, those types of things. I found that to be a very positive change for me, not necessarily focusing on the calendar, but focusing on something a little bit different in the universe to set those goals against. Um, and so that's basically it. So I've done a lot of talking, so I'm just going to see if I can look at the chat and respond back to some of your comments that you have made. So let me see, can I get back up here too? And again, thank you to everyone. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for coming in and joining us. As I said, Fevers was doing a great Minecraft. I was enjoying it. I love the pink. Did you? I hope you decide. I don't. I won't say. I hope you decided. Did you decide to stay with the pink for for the patio that you were building out in the yard? That would be curious to know. All right. So thank you all again. Thank you so much for coming in. We had a lot of people who did a first time chat. Thank you so much. Um, Kim Kimasabi, thank you so much for coming on. Dauntless, thank you. Damsel in Distress, thank you so much. Selfea, if I say your name's wrong, please forgive me. It's not intentional. Selfea, thank you so much for coming in. FG Squared, thank you so much for coming in. Moz Wolf, the broker, the Brozerker, thank you. Aston Navras, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for coming in. And Fevers, thank you so much for sharing your community with us. I really appreciate that. I think I got everybody. Yeah, PG, we do lots of laughing and crazy talk over here. It gets crazy. Let's see. Oh, and also I wanted to share with you all, we do use an AI bot, AI Alicia. There's a little bit about her in my panels, if you care to look at that. I found AI Alicia to be quite a wonderful asset for us. Many in our community, you know, we have some people who, I don't want to deal with that. That's fine. You don't have to. As a matter of fact, if you don't want Alicia to ever talk to you, all you have to do is tell me, and I will put in a code to her and she will not speak to you. That's the whisper that'll happen. Um, but for those that do enjoy her, many folks do enjoy having Alicia be part of the raid train. I'm sorry, part of the channel. And she's also here as part of the raid train. All right. And thank you again, Peachy, for the gifted sub. Um, and let's see. Oh, you love watching co-working streams? It is a category that would be very handy. We kind of talked about that a little bit. And again, thank you, Confidently Hesitant, for the follow. Um, it's like feathers, yes, but don't worry about it. Okay, feathers. Okay, feathers. Okay, got it. Got it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's see. Thank you for the follow, Nancy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, and Confidently Hesitant, thank you so much. Um, yes, we hope to do that. Let's see what else we have. You love journaling? Yes. Yes, journaling is so such a wonderful thing. And thank you all. We hit our hour goal for today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping us to reach that follower goal. Let's see. Yes, going to TwitchCon. Yes, doing Lego. And I have to tell y'all, it's my first time really doing a Lego set. So we're gonna share the bumps and the bruises of that too as part of that stream. So that's gonna be pretty funny. It's gonna be pretty funny. But I am looking forward to it because it's such a beautiful set. And I also purchased the light kit to go with it. So we can get the RGB. So once we get it put together, I can put the light kit on it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be fun. Oh, it's still pink? Oh, the patio is still pink. I love it. I love it. Thank you, PT, for that compliment there. Um, all right. So I think I've caught up. And hi, Spofford, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so. Oh, no worry. No worries. Got it. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. So, everyone, thank you so much for being here. And I do have a special request for you. Typically, when we raid in, a lot of times people do not know this about raids. Twitch has a tendency to not count you as a viewer. I would like for you to be counted as a viewer. I appreciate the time that you're spending here. So I put a quick little message there. If you tap that link, what it'll do is it'll refresh and it'll take off the raid referrers. Um, the refer equals raid on the side for you. And then that way you can be counted as a viewer. So I would really appreciate it if you could do that for me. All right, so I think we are all good there and we've gotten caught up. So now let's talk a little bit. Thank you so much, Damsel in Distress. So now let's get kind of into what we're really here for today, which is some shenanigans with our Stardew Valley co-op farm, right? So we have a Stardew Valley co-op farm, and I don't know if any of the other co-op farmers will be able to join us this morning. I know some were having some challenges with their internet connectivity. I think the issue that happened on Friday is still impacting some people and some places around the world. The big IT outage that we had. So there are still some challenges for some folks. Excuse me, with connecting. Oh, also, I've talked a lot, so grab your water. Please grab your water. Mm, thank you. So what I'd like to do as we transition into the game is I'm going to go ahead and manually run some ads. It's going to be about 3 minutes of ads. So I always encourage you during an ad break, to hydrate, stretch, get yourself a fresh, refresh your drinks or your refreshments, whatever it might be. But I'm going to go ahead and run an ad. So we'll have about an hour of ad-free gameplay for Stardew Valley, and then I'm going to go ahead and get set up and get ready and get going. All right. Okay. So let me just adjust myself a little bit here. I think I'm good. I'll be able to see things, monitor the chat. And again, thank you so much for being here. Let me get the ads running and then we'll come back and we'll talk about Stardew Valley. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. So for those of you who are still here, this is a co-op farm that we have. And it is, there are 5 farmers right now on the farm. And like I said, today we may or may not have anyone co-op with us, but that's okay. I'm gonna still go into mines and I'm gonna still get my behind kicked in the mines because I got to get to level 25. That's the first goal, to get to level 25 over there with us. If anybody who plays Stardew Valley, I think you'll know what I'm talking about when I say that there's the mines, the skull caverns. Oh my goodness. Woo, woo. Skull caverns take me out every time. You got to go over there with your bombs and everything else, because all kinds of scorpions and all that other stuff come out to try to get you. All right, so we got the ads. They're still running a little bit. They should be coming to an end. I do run 3-minute ads at the top of the hour. That way you're not having the gameplay interrupted so much. So that's what we do. Y'all heard Auntie, time for some good old stretching, grabbing snacks, or visiting the throne room. You know what, Alicia? Oh my God. No, she did not. No, she did not try to break out with the Southern Auntie, but that's exactly what she did. All right. So our ad breaks run for about 3 minutes at the top of the hour, and then we're back to the gameplay. Okay, so let me switch this over so I can pay attention to what's going on, but also not have it disrupt just be so disruptive. That's the word I was trying to use. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right, y'all. So I'm going to click the button here to get the co-op farm started. We're going to be coming out of the ad break right here. So this is called Kaleidoscope Farm, and we are in spring day 8. And a couple of goals that I have. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Welcome back. I know Alicia is a mess. Welcome back, everybody, from the ads. We're just getting started for the day on our co-op farm. We are actually in spring, day 8, year 4. We've been at this for 4 years. And so I've expanded my house here. I'm known as the enchantress on this farm. So I've expanded the house here. I don't know why I have a bedroom. Y'all, I played Stardew Valley, like seriously, about a year or so ago. And I married Harvey, and Harvey left me with such a distaste in my mouth about relationships on Stardew that, you know, it's not really my goal to get married. And I know that's terrible. That's terrible, but it really is not my goal. But just to kind of get you caught up with this farm, we've been here for 4 years. We certainly have access to the desert, but something I've never done in all the time that I played on my own is actually opened up Fern Island. So I have Fern Island open, and that's very exciting. Um, as far as my gameplay, I have expanded my house, and I'm trying to save, get $100,000 so that I can upgrade my house and get the cellar. Woo! Life is wonderful when you get the cellar. Life is wonderful when you get that cellar, y'all. All right. So, cooking is a great way to enhance your abilities. Not only do you provide a convenient source of energy, but many dishes temporarily increase your skills, your speed, and more. Smells good, don't it? Yeah, so that's about cooking. But right now, I am going to grab this beer and kind of go out and show you our farm. So this is our farm. You know, we've talked to Grandpa, so we have the free iridium that we get every day. That is amazing. And so right outside of my house here is where we have our farm. We've created just a whole entire flower garden to do nothing but get honey. We have seed makers out here. We have lightning bolt catchers. These are just our regular vegetables that we're growing for the spring in this area, which is very nice. So we have houses here. This is Gabe's house. She is one of our farmers. And Gabe is also my daughter. So that's like a lot of fun. This is one of our farmers' houses. Her name is Prissy. She has a house here on the farm. This is Mr. Black's house. He is also one of our co-farmers, and this is Miss Lisa's house. So those are the farmers that we have. We have Lisa, Prissy, Mr. Black, Gabe, and myself. So, and we have a cute little dog named Chaos. So Chaos is not loyal. Chaos is like, I'm only gonna stay in the house with whoever gives me the food and the water first. Okay, so that's just his level of loyalty. He is not loyal. He like, you give him a hug, you give him some water, he's your friend that night when you get ready to go to bed. That is how he does. So, hi, 3 Reasons. How are you? Welcome in. That's who he is, and that's what he does. Okay, that's Chaos. All right, so moving over a little bit. This is all of our makers that we have outside. So we got some wine and some jams being made. And going over here, I'll take you to our coop. We have one coop and several chickens. So let me introduce them to you. We have Juicy. Juicy looks really happy today. So we got Juicy. We got who is this? Zucchini. Don't ask. We got KFC two-piece. We got KFC two-piece. That's one of our chickens. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. And thank you, Three Reasons, for your compliment on the farm layout. We got Cluckers. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We already met Juicy. Okay. We got a rabbit. Our rabbit's name is Thumper. Mm. We got a duck. The duck's name is Fluffers. KFC two-piece. We got one missing. I have not introduced you to one of our chickens. This is our latest chicken leg. So we're like, you will get the KFC two-piece. You might get a chicken leg. You know, the only thing we don't have in here is a biscuit. And I think what we're waiting on is we're hoping to be able to find a dinosaur egg. And the dinosaur is going to become biscuit. So you get your KFC two-piece, you get chicken leg and a biscuit. That's just the humor that we have for the farm. All right, so I'm going to grab some stuff out of here and make some mayo that I can sell, because you remember my mission, my goal is try to get that 100,000, right? So they looked good with food. So our chickens are good to go. Why'd I come out of here and not make the eggs? Oh, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing? What are you doing? All right, so we got eggs going. Get the eggs going. There we go. All right. So those are our chickens. Now let's go meet who our friends are in the barn. Right? Oh Lord, he was so full. He done put a I started to call it what it was. He done put a truffle a truffle outside the gate. He was so full. All right, so we got a sheep. Ba 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 is our sheep. We got a couple of pigs. This one is Bacon Bits. That one is Bacon Bits. We got a cow, Rumbo. What's this cow's name? Crispy Bacon. We got Bacon Bits and Crispy Bacon. Oh, the community just came up with some names. Pella. Pella is a cow over there. And who we got? We got another sheep. Geek. We call it Sheep Geek. Oh my gosh. Bathsheba. 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 And then last but not least, we got Scully. All right. So I think I've introduced you to all of our barn animals. Nope. Moo Moo. I forgot Moo Moo. Moo Moo's over here too. Oh my God. What a pig. Pig killing me with that. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's go in here and see. So we got the automatic collector, which is really, really nice. Because then we can just grab the stuff we're looking for out of the collector. And I'm going to go over here. Oh, I didn't know we had 4 of them out there. See, there's not much in that one. That's going to be the good stuff, because I'm trying to make the most amount of money I can make off the cheese. All right, so let's go here and grab one more and go put it in there. So we don't have to milk our cows anymore because we have the automatic collector in here as well. So the automatic collector is taking care of milking the cows for us, and is it taking care of shearing for the wool? I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one. I'm thinking the answer is yes, but I'm going to confirm that for myself by just coming over here and grabbing the shearer and seeing if I can shear Baba. Baba has no wool. Baba has no wool, y'all. Crazy, crazy. So I guess it's being taken care of. Oh God. Every time I run past you, you like snorting. Like, dude, calm down. Calm down. Oh my gosh. All right. So now I'm gonna go make some truffle oil. Make some truffle oil. Because again, just trying to get my economy going so I can get my 10K so I can build my house bigger. All right. And it's amazing. It's 4:20 in the day. The day has gone. That is one thing about it. Your day will go quickly just trying to do like the normal stuff that you would normally do. All right, so everything is watered there. What is not watered? All right. So that needed watering. That needed watering. Chaos. I'm gonna water you and the plant. How about that? Oh, didn't mean to pull it up. That's why we got extra flowers, because we know there are gonna be moments when you're trying to water and instead of watering, it's pulling the flower up. That's the life. Okay, so got that done. That done, that done. Okay, there's turnips coming up. So we got quite a bit. You think you would play Stardew if you didn't have to interact with the NPCs? Well, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't interact with them unless I just got to. I, I see, like I said, some of them, their story, I'm just like, okay. But see, I played Stardew on my Switch, and they have not upgraded to the 1.6 version on the consoles yet. So I will be going back to my console game for my single gameplay when they upgrade. Um, why'd I come in the house? Because I'm silly. That's why. Like, here's the gift potato. Are you happy now? Yeah, that's exactly it. Right, right. Yeah, that's how I play. Now, my co-farmers, right? They do like, there's some who really love the interaction with with the characters, and I'm like, I'm okay with that. It just ain't gonna be my thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're good. And that's why I love having a co-farm. I've never done the co-farm before, the co-op farm before, and I really enjoy having it um because now, everybody eat to each his own, you know what I'm saying? So, and the game is much fuller for that reason. All right. So since it's a co-farm, I always try to leave at least 5 of each type of thing here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate the follow. Thank you. And as I said, welcome in. All right. So let's see. Yeah, I try to leave a minimum of 5 of everything in here, since we are co-farmers, right? That just makes sense to me. You just don't grab it all up. So where was my garlic? Garlic is in here, I'm gonna take this yam out so we can keep all the garlic together. Just to, yeah, that's better. So we got the garlics together. We got everything together there. Okay. So I don't know where the yams were. Not gonna be too concerned about that. I'll just throw the yam in here. It'll be fine. And ah, the yam is here. That's where the yam is. All right. Okay, so take those yams out and put the yam here. All right. And when it comes to the organization of this farm, Gabe was really instrumental in setting our farm up and getting us going. And I loved that so much. We came back, like I said, we were off off to the races trying to get some of the other stuff done, and Gabe was over here setting up our farm and organizing our farm for us. So, that's really the beauty of it, you know. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the community. Oh, and by the way, we typically refer to ourselves as the Butterfly Grove, and that symbolizes the fact that we are a bunch of butterflies who gather together to have fun and be in community. And when a bunch of butterflies gather together, it creates a beautiful kaleidoscope. So welcome in and welcome to being a part of the Butterfly Grove and helping to create that beautiful kaleidoscope of a community. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate you being here. Oh, you're in Discord? Oh, okay. Hey, Prissy, how are you? Let's see. Yes. Um, so Prissy, I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. Is that you with the chicken noises? Is that you with the chicken noises, Prissy?
Girl, don't you recognize your KFC two piece?
My KFC two piece. Welcome in, Prissy. How are you? So, everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Prissy, who is one of our co farmers here. Prissy, if you could give a shout out to Prissy, that would be wonderful. Prissy is, I've known Prissy for almost 3 years now.
No, a little
A little
over.
over 3 years. That's right. A little over 3 years. And I will tell y'all that Prissy is why I write on Twitch. I went to her stream one day and she was writing on Twitch. I was like, what? We can write on Twitch? Because I was new to Twitch and all I thought that Twitch was just gaming, right? Well, I learned from her that it was more than gaming. And then that inspired my curiosity to see what even other creators were doing on Twitch, and I owe it to her to really think about even co-working and just making my co-working streams be streams that are related to writing. So thank you, Prissy, for that.
Of course.
That was a wonderful thing to discover. Hey, Lisa, how are you? I am doing great. I am doing great. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Lisa's another one of our co-farmers. Not sure if she's joining us today, but if she is, you will hear her voice as well. Hopefully you all are able to hear the Discord voice. I saw it showing up. So hopefully you're hearing that. Oh, you know what? We keep our stuff in here, right? Oh, but you know what? It's getting late. I'm gonna gather this. Oh, I can't gather anything. All right. Because my pockets are full. Y'all know that that is like the proverbial joke. Um, my kids think it's hilarious. Every time you can't do anything because your pockets are full. And it's like, oh my God. It's like you don't want to tell anybody your pockets are full because they are going to clown you about the full pockets.
All
All
right, now
right.
this is going to actually be a true co-farming because
Okay.
you'll actually see me pop up soon
Okay.
on your left. That
Okay.
not in your stream, but on your left side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because girl, I need to do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep for tonight. Um, okay. So you're gonna show up in a minute?
Well, yeah, but do you understand what I'm saying on your left?
Yeah, it's gonna be split screen, right?
Well, kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know how to do split screen. I'm talking about in your follower list.
Okay.
That
Okay.
side.
Okay. All right. Alrighty. So let me put this stuff in here. And I'll put these there. All right. So we are... Yes. We are here. Let's see what else I got going here. I can... Will you do the candy? Yes, you will do some of that wine. Yes. All right. Or jam, whatever that is. All right. So coming through here. Do not eat the cheese. We need to sell the cheese. Sell the cheese. Sell the cheese. Sell stuff. You need money. Sell it. Oh, not my geode. Give my geode back. Thank you. I had to fight hard to get the geode now. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Get that one and this one. Oh, pick the flower. He said he scared off 36 scarecrows. I picked the flower. Yep, picked another one. Oh, picked another one. All right. Got you. Got you. Got you. All right. That was careful. I had to do that. Had to do that very all right. Got some more turnips. Nice. Why you turn around and pick the flower? She is something else. All right, so there we go. So there we are with that. We got this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. All right. Do not eat the orange. Do not eat the orange. Let's put the orange safely away in the box. There we go. All right. Now let's go grab some more fruit. Got some more fruit grabbed. And we got grapes. So we got the grapes.
Your farm showing up.
I'm not sure. Okay, let's see.
Well, crap.
Add to existing stacks. Okay, so there we go.
I did a co-op once before, and we were all streaming, and we all had our farms showing up. Well, were the farm showing up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why yours isn't showing up.
I don't know.
You might have it private.
Probably so.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. How are you, Miss Lisa?
Wait.
Welcome in.
Hi, Lisa. I can hear
Hi.
you're not really sounding too good.
Um, I feel better than I did. It's just my asthma is acting up.
Uh,
Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
so, Shante, in your control section, can you go look real quick if you do have it private?
More than likely, the answer is yes. But let me check real quick. Nope, that's not it. Um, I have no idea where to look for that. Uh,
In that section right there,
yeah, my
just
server
go
mode is
down.
yeah, my server mode is
Multiplayer. Oh,
friends
you got
only.
friends only.
Yep.
Okay, keep going down a bit. Host only. Okay, but I don't understand why, because the last one I was in, we could all see.
I'm pretty sure they probably had it set a little bit differently. Um,
Oh, well, this ain't gonna work.
okay. Yeah.
3 reasons. I don't think that'll help, even if we were to reboot.
Oh no, Peachy, you got your mama cooking turnip greens. Yeah. I think
Oh, well, then I can't stream.
okay. I am so sorry. I know you were talking about some of the issues with the
Oh no,
uh
my internet had nothing to do with whatever was going on nationwide.
oh right. That's what I okay. Okay, so you were
No,
caught up
it
with the
had nothing to
nationwide
do with
thing.
that.
Okay.
Spectrum is a butthead.
Oh, I see.
Spectrum always has outages. But we were out for 5 hours.
Oh no.
So something was wrong on their end. But it had nothing to do with whatever was going on with my